Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of PolyNerdic ProWrestling. As you can see, if you're looking at the subject line, if you saw the video heading, this is day 3 of the PolyNerdic Round Robin Special Cup. Looking at the brackets right now, it's been the big guys tournament so far. A bracket, Davey Boy Smith Jr., son of the British Bulldog, and Killian, Dain, tied in first place, 4 points apiece. Okada, Itami, Kenta, if you will, Cody, Rhodes, Shingo, Takagi, right behind them, 2 points, and then Chad, Gable, Bryan bringing up the rear. B bracket, Neville, Moxley, and Walter, 3-way tie for first. Ibushi and Rollins, right behind them with 2 points, and then Ricochet, Ospreay, and Murphy bringing up the rear, 0 points. This is day 3 though. There's 7 days total in this tournament, not counting the finals, and it's anyone's ball game at this point. We're going to get into it though. I've only got a little bit of time to stream tonight, so we're only going to do the 1 day, and hopefully it goes quickly. We're going to start off with, as soon as I figure out where he's at, there we are. First match, Davey Boy Smith Jr., Bryan. Let's see if Davey Boy continues his winning ways, or can Bryan upset him and get on the scoreboard. As always, every day has 8 matches total, 4 from A bracket, 4 from B bracket. Main event of today's action will be Seth Rollins versus Jon Moxley.
Fight!
Former buddies. Not that we haven't seen them wrestle before. Many of you may recall their less than stellar match at TLC back in December. I think it was December. TLC was when they faced off. It wasn't nearly as good as everyone expected it to be. Hopefully tonight's video game action will be better. Seth Rollins can be very hit or miss in this game. If you watched the tournament that I did last fall, the first one of these I ever did, Seth had a pretty disappointing showing. So, especially in his match with Kenny Omega. I've talked about it a lot during the tournament, but his match with Kenny Omega last year was bad stuff. Davey Boy's been impressive so far, first 2 matches. Fresh out of Suzuki Good. Man on the mission.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Recently won the PolyNerdic ProWrestling Intercontinental Belt. I can't remember if he still has it though. I'll have to look at the next card. See if he's still the Intercontinental Champion. Yes, he is. He's still the Intercontinental Champion. No longer a member of Minoru Suzuki's army. Man on his own. Well, sort of on his own. Still haven't teamed up with Bryan Jr. Bryan, of course, recently dropping the SmackDown Tag Team belts in real life. Former champion with Barrett Rowan. New Day's got the belts now. I haven't really teamed up Rowan and Bryan out here too much yet. Always a possibility though. Bryan, a man with a history of concussions, probably shouldn't be doing a diving headbutt. Oh, Bryan gonna fly. Again, not the best idea. History of concussions, I think.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Guys, don't get counted out,
16,
man.
17.
Good, they got back in the ring. suplex. Davey Boy Smith Jr. has come a long way since his time as D.H. Smith in the WWE. Almost finished him with that kick to the head. We called an upset at this point. Like, one would expect Daniel Bryan to win this match in reality. But given how Smith's been on a roll, as always, if you haven't caught on, the speed is up to 125, so the matches go just a little faster. I feel like at 100, the animation's just a little too slow. Most of the time. That's a B+, I believe. That was my suplex. Put Davey Boy away. No longer undefeated. I think that puts him and Daniel Bryan on the same tier. I think. Up next, get Walter and Ricochet. Of course, as the tournament moves on, I will tinker with the match order more to make sure that the more important matches come at the end of every episode. But for right now, I'm just trying to do the interesting pairings in an interesting order. Nice hip toss there, Ricochet. I don't know if these two have ever faced off for real. Taking it to Walter at this point. Walter's a tough one, though. He was our inaugural champion. Beating 7 other men in one match. Including a man who was, at the time, the IWGP champion in my little world here. With a sliding drop kick, baseball slide drop kick, if you will.
5 minutes gone.
Walter's a vicious dude. You should better be careful with those chops. Walter will light him up. Just straight crushed him that time. Snapped him down hard, too. Ricochet more or less no-sold that powerbomb, though. Ricochet getting the better of Walter here. Well, the power moves might be too much. Oh no. I'm gonna say, I've seen Seen Walter finish people off with that move. Too close to the ropes, man. Ricochet, what are you thinking? Going for it again. Will be enough. Ricochet pins Walter. Ricochet's on the board. Holy crap. Kicked out of that top rope powerbomb. Got the 630 senton. Alright. Next up. Killian, Dain versus Shingo Takagi. One of the strongest dudes in the WWE and NXT against one of the most badass dudes in New Japan. That's why I love this game. That's why I love doing these streams.
Fight!
That's something I need to look up. I need to look up a new router. While I'm thinking about it, while these two dudes are tearing into each other, I need to look up a new router. My router's going bad. I keep having to reset the damn thing. Couldn't play Mario Maker 2 for several days because my damn router was dead. Or my router died and it lost the connection to the Switch. It took 3 damn days for the thing to reconnect. Not that I had time to sit and fuck with it. I kept coming back and checking it.
Give up?
Too terribly expensive. Kinda I need.
5 minutes gone.
Forearm shot to the back of the dome. Took him out. These are two of my favorites in real life, man. Like, I really enjoy watching both these guys go at it. Yeah, against whoever they're going at it against. The shot, the chance of seeing these two face off, pretty slim. Shingo missing that clothesline. A short arm clothesline in there. Haven't been following the G1 as close as I would like. I've seen the first 3 days, I think. Just haven't had the free time necessary to dig into it. Which makes me sad. Every year I set out going, I'm going to watch all of the G1. And then I end up missing most of it. Following it online. Let's move. Nice. That'll be it. exchange a couple near falls. Killian busting out Shingo's finisher. Or one of Shingo's finishers. Too close to the ropes though. Heel kick, follow slam. Would have been cooler if he landed on the table, but this game doesn't animate that way. Driver. Dain's up though. Dain's gonna win with the divide, or is he gonna hit the plantation? Oh, might be it right there. Shingo with the upset. All right, we've got nobody undefeated now, I think, because it was Dain and Davey Boy. He beat him with karma. Alright, up next, midpoint of the show here, we're gonna get some flippy nonsense going. Will Ospreay and Buddy Murphy. Love to see these two guys go at it for real. That'd be fantastic. Ospreay not having the best start to his G1. I believe he had to miss a day to injury. That match with him and Lance Archer or something else. Something about Ospreay and Archer together. They just are badass. Murphy and Ospreay could have one hell of a match in their lives. I hope those of you that may be watching this somewhere down the line understand the sacrifice I make in doing the thing that I love here. Because it is hot as hell in here. I've only had the air conditioner off for as long as I've been streaming. And it's already stuffy as hell and hot and I'm sweaty and gross. It's gonna be 93 degrees tomorrow. 2. Nice running knee to Ospreay's face. That might be it. Missed. Well, Stormbringer. Might have put him away. Nope. Right now. Almost. Bloody, he almost had it. Ospreay says I can do it too. And puts him away with it. I like that exchange there at the end. That was cool. Alright, 4 more to go. Could have been better. Match wasn't as good as I thought it could be. But this one should be lit. Okada versus Rhodes. Don't know if I ever seen this back when Cody was in New Japan all the time.
Fight!
Pretty sure they faced off on 1 or 2 PolyNerdic ProWrestling broadcasts in the past. Okada, legitimately one of the best in the world. Part of me would love to see him in the WWE facing off with some of the guys that are over there. But then the other part of him is like, no, he needs to stay far away. Because Shinsuke Nakamura is one of the best in the world, and look what the WWE's done with him. Next to nothing. I'm going to have to dig into New Japan's archive here and check out this match between Shinsuke Nakamura and Brock Lesnar from 2006. Shinsuke a young lion? There's no way he's a young lion in 2006. I think he might have been. He's dressed like the rest of them.
5 minutes gone.
Brock was scary big in 06. Not that he's scary big now. Not that he's not scary big now, I guess. Cody locking in the bow and arrow lock. Or a version of it, I guess. Got it with the drop kick. like Cody, but I kind of want to see Okada hit the Rainmaker. I really like that move too, because it's kind of like a weird suplex Death Valley driver. There's a floatiness to it that makes it suplexy. Nice reversal. Is Cody going to score the win here? Many would consider that an upset. Been reading a lot, listened to a lot about that chair shot Cody took 2 weeks ago. Thought about it maybe being a gimmick chair, which is probably a smart move. Excuse me. I unfortunately missed the main event of Fight for the Fallen, excuse me. I was having some major issues with Bleacher Report Live, and I just got frustrated and tired, and I went to bed during the Kenny Omega Shingo match. I couldn't do it anymore. During the course of that show, I probably reset the browser, refreshed it rather, probably 12 times. It was literally at least once a match and often between matches. Like, one guy would come out and during his entrance the thing would have to be refreshed. And then by the time I got it refreshed, the match would have started. And then somewhere in the middle of the match I had to refresh it. And then near the end I had to refresh it. It got real old. And the thing is like I know I was talking about my router dying. I thought that was the problem, but the internet was fine everywhere else. Like all over, like any other website I looked at, everything was working. It was Bleacher Report Live that was struggling. Everything else on the laptop was working just fine. Nice move. That kind of reminded me of the spot I seen. I didn't watch Extreme Rules, so I don't have the network anymore. But there's that nice spot in Cesaro and Aleister Black's match where Cesaro caught Aleister on his shoulders and they threw him up for the elevated European uppercut. Aleister Black was in last year's tournament, last fall's tournament. Did not perform too terribly well. Okada. Cody with that move. I don't know what it is. He misses it a lot though. Spinebuster into the corner. I think Cody might pull this one out. I say as Okada immediately takes the momentum back. Oh. I've seen the Revival win with that move a lot. Deathlock. Type hold. Oh, German. They always counter after the German, I've noticed. I can't recall the last time I've seen Okada hit the German, roll into the next move, and then hit it. Could be time. Nope. That's not the Rainmaker. Nice power slam. Almost one with it too, wow. Feels like I'm gonna cheat now. Drop you on this chair. And get another one. Nice. So it's like the AI is doing it on purpose.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Cody, of course, fine with the count-out victory. Not going to get it, though. Drop kick. See that Rainmaker. See a Rainmaker or a Crossroads. One or the other. Nice counter there. I think Cody was going for a suplex. Instead we saw a Bulldog. Double German into a drop kick. Nice DDT. Cody gonna fly. Rare moonsault for Cody. Gonna go for it again. Now he's gonna wait. Blockbuster. Okada though, not done. Now Cody's head might be hurt. Cody might. Ah, there's a Rainmaker. Cody saved by the ropes. I do believe it would have been over there. Okada not content to just pin him though. He might have had him if he had pinned him already. Tombstone. Come on, Okada, go for that Rainmaker again. Hit it again and call it a day. Your finish, Okada. Hit that beautiful clothesline again. He just kind of dropped him there. There's that move that Cody keeps going for. See him miss so often. He's closer to the ropes to fall outside there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Kind of taking a breather there for a second. He's gonna fly. That was a big dude too. Height-wise. He's not the, he's not Brock Lesnar big. He's tall. I don't remember if I put, nope, I did not put time limits on it because it's still going. I thought about putting a 30-minute limit on their matches. Nice. Cody might win this. It's not outside the realm of possibility. Especially now that he just hit his finisher. Nope, Okada said nope, I'm getting up. Now Okada's head's hurt. Gonna win with the DDT. two former world champs here. Awkwardly animated superplex. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, I know again. These two just don't want to end. Are they mad about their middle of the show match placement? They're trying to engage everybody. How'd that not throw over the top rope? Muscle Buster? Never known Cody to use that move. Samoa Joe would be proud / mad. Alright, so they're both at their finish. Doesn't get a breather. Cody's not wasting any time now. Complete shot by Cody. Is that going to be it? Cody won with the complete shot. Wow. That's all I can say. That was a really good match. I enjoyed that one. That was good stuff. Alright, up next is... Ooh, this is going to be good. No, we need Neville. Neville and Kota Ibushi. Neville likes to get knocked out. Kota Ibushi likes to knock people out. And I say that in the sense that, like, I've seen many matches with Neville getting knocked out.
Fight!
And yes, I call him Neville. I refuse to call him Pac. I think Pac is a dumb name. We talked about this on day 1 or 2. I'm gonna mute the mic for a second, turn the air back on. It's hot in here. Wow, how was that for a sudden finish? Beautiful one at that, too. That twisty, whatever the fuck he calls it. We'll see here in a second. Reincarnation. That was a beautiful move. Didn't expect it to be the thing that ended Kota's night, though. Hey, look. I don't have to change it this time. It's actually the match I wanted it to be. Many of you who may not have seen Day 1 or Day 2, which if you haven't while you're watching Day 3, and I also say that many of you, like anyone watches these things, wondered why Chad Gable's in this tournament. He was last year's tournament winner. I do believe he had an undefeated run. In fact, I know he beat Kenny Omega in the finals. AJ Styles was the IWGP champion at the time, and so Gable won the tournament and then got pretty soundly defeated by AJ. If I remember correctly, it was a quick match. So that's why Gable's in this tournament. He has not had a stellar outing so far. He's got 0 points as of this moment. See if he can beat the man known as Kenta, or Hideo Itami, as he is labeled in my game here, because I haven't seen a version of him as Kenta yet, nor have I saved this version and renamed it, which is always a possibility too. I guess it is fair that it was a different version of Chad Gable that won the tournament last year. I know just mid-tournament that the version I had, the stars that were on the singlet, were also wider than the straps, and therefore were on his chest, and that drove me nuts. Some good counter wrestling going here between these two. Gable's a star, though, potentially, if they'd let him be. So to me, it was while it was shocking that he went all the way and won the tournament, the match quality wasn't shocking. The dude's really good and deserves the spotlight, but the WWE has not given him thus far. The dude could easily be, maybe not on Kurt Angle's level, but he could be a upper mid-carder easily, in my opinion. So, again, that's why he's in the tournament. A little disappointed in how it's gone for him so far. But as I said, it was a different version last year that won. But it was Gable who won, so you might see the biggest fall from one year to the other. I don't know if there'll be a third edition of this tournament. I don't know if I'll still be doing, PolyNerdic ProWrestling by this time next year. It's always possible. Near the end, though, this is the penultimate match. You got this one, and then Moxley Rollins. Which is good, because I'm tired, I'm overheated, I'm going to take a quick shower and go to bed, so this is end of my weekday night with this fantastic tournament. Go to sleep. That'd be it. Toying with an idea of a single elimination tournament for the next tournament. Do a match type we haven't done before. Because we've done deathmatch tournaments, we've done steel cage tournaments, we've done, round robin tournaments. Go to sleep, put him away. Tommy with the win. Gable continues to lose. It's going to be hilarious if Gable goes from one tournament undefeated all the way through to another one where he loses every match. It always happens, though. There's always somebody who loses everything. At least one somebody. Rollins versus Moxley, tonight's main event. Let's get into this. See where it takes us.
Fight!
I think Neville just earned a TV title match too just now. Pretty sure Kota's still my television champion. Don't believe he lost it yet. Yep, still the champ. Gonna have to give Neville a shot. Shinsuke was slated to be his next challenger, but looks like we're gonna do Neville. Could have been TV champ for a little bit. He had a show mid-June, late May, something like that, where he defended the TV title twice in one night against dudes that had beat him in other tournament action and stuff. Not quite in love with this version of Moxley's hair. Didn't look quite right. They did a good job of recreating his New Japan look. The sneakers and the short trunks. Looks like he could be a member of Suzuki Gun.
Give up.
One, two.
Give up.
Of course, the winner of this tournament, always worth mentioning, the winner of this tournament will get a shot at the PolyNerdic ProWrestling World Champion, currently held by Pentagon. I guess the World Champion isn't held by Pentagon. The World Title is held by Pentagon. He is the World Champion. The way I phrased it made it sound like Pentagon was cuddling up with the World Champ. Got his arms around him. No, that's not what's going on.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Moxley Rollins in a death match would be amazing. Even though I'm not a big death match guy.
13.
Haven't been since I was a teenager. Something about that style of wrestling just appeals to you when you're 14, I guess. But that was many, many years ago. Now that I think about it, Daniel Bryan beat Davey Boy Smith. Daniel Bryan earned himself an Intercontinental title shot. It's more of a bloody cross, but Moxley. Rollins getting the better of Moxley. Took Moxley's finisher and got right back up. And there it is. Almost made it all the way through a single broadcast without that happening once that I've seen. And there it is, the moment where they run into each other. Guess you do 8 matches, you're bound to see it once, right? Dropped him, flipped off nobody. Finish. Could be enough. Didn't want? No. Back up. I really like Moxley's elevated double arm DDT finisher. More or less what we're seeing there. Put him away. Hit him with 3 of them. Moxley gets one over on his former Shield buddy. Fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Death Rider DDT. That does it. That's today's action. Day 3 of the tournament is in the books. Let's take a look. Well, let's save first before I forget, because that would be tragic to record all this and then forget to save it. Alright. First place just got even more tied up. We got Itami, Davey Boy, Cody Rhodes, Killian, Dain, Shingo, all with 4 points. So the little fellas, as it were, got on there. Gable's the only one with no points now, though. That's sad. Gable's the only one with no points on this bracket. Just like Buddy's the only one with no points over here. I got Neville and Moxley. Pull a little bit ahead of Walter there. Ricochet, Ibushi, Rollins, and Ospreay all have 2 points apiece. Just leaves Buddy down here, 0 points. So Buddy Murphy and Chad Gable are disappointment tier wrestlers. At least Buddy Murphy has the decency to be in the 8th seed and last place. Gable was in the number 1 seed. But that's where we are at this point. There's where we are after 3 days of action. Still anybody's tournament. I mean, Neville and Moxley could lose the rest of their matches easily. And there's 4 more to go. There's still 8 points to be had by the end of this. You know, I mean, Buddy Murphy could win the rest of his matches, and Neville and Moxley could lose the rest of theirs. Buddy Murphy might find himself in the driver's seat in the bracket by the time it's all done and over. Crazier things have happened. So thank you for watching. This has been day 3 of the PolyNerdic Pro Wrestling Round Robin. I guess the technical name of it is the PolyNerdic Round Robin Special Cup. The PolyNerdic Pro Wrestling version of the G1 Climax. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. I got to work in the morning.